How can you remove non-essential activities, stay undistracted, and maximize your productivity throughout the day? First thing you need to do is to create time blocks in your schedule. So I was just chatting with one of my clients who's a high-end project manager in his company. He's dealing with 2 multi-million-dollar projects at the moment. And we went through step by step the time blocks he needed to set aside throughout his week to be able to execute those projects successfully. One time block each week is for a job site visit. Another time block is for dealing with specific issues related to each project. So we went day by day, step by step, creating those time blocks. So that's the first thing you need to do in order to be undistracted and to maximize your productivity. Now, once you've created those time blocks, you then need to communicate the time blocks to others. So my client gets interrupted quite regularly by his superintendent with issues on a particular project. And that's normal in construction. The problem is that those interruptions occur all of the time, and that then keeps him from being focused on a particular task for a particular time. And that distraction causes him to lose his productivity. So what we talked about is him sitting down with his superintendent and saying, hey, listen, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Tuesdays, I'm going to be focusing on project-related issues specifically for this project. During that time, I do not want to be interrupted by any of the issues you have unless it's an emergency. After that time block, I'm happy to interact with you and answer any questions. So he's got to communicate that time block to the superintendent. So you create the time block, you communicate the time block to others, and then you must discipline yourself to do this. Say no to people when they seek to interrupt you. And practically what my client, the project manager, is going to do is he's going to close his door. He's an open door guy, right? And therefore people are walking in all the time. He's going to close his door and he's going to focus on executing his tasks and activities specific to that time block. And by doing this, he's going to remove non-essential activities, stay undistracted, and maximize his productivity. So to summarize, 3 things you need to do: create the time block, communicate the time block, and then discipline yourself to stay undistracted throughout the time block. And one practical way of doing that is closing the door. Hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching.